This is one-on-one session with the ForumIAS founder and director 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐻. In this session, students are asked questions to test their preparedness for the personality test. One-on-one sessions are not mock panel sessions.
So, Arti, you are from Rewari in Haryana,
Yes, sir.
you know, and all right, both your parents are some sort of inspectors.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. And you have done zoology from Hindu College,
Yes, sir.
and you do gardening, making compost and bioenzymes at home.
Yes, sir.
When is the date of your interview, Arti?
The 22nd of March.
22nd of March. All right, let us have a small conversation. So, Arti, in your words, can you briefly introduce yourself to me?
Yes, sir. So my name is Arti. I was born and brought up in Rewari district of Haryana. I did my schooling from Cambridge School of Rewari, and after that I moved to Delhi for my higher education. I did my graduation from Hindu College of Delhi University in BSc Zoology honors, and after that I completed my masters in zoology only from Delhi University. Since completing my post graduation, I have been preparing for civil services.
Right. So, Arti, we have India has tried to reintroduce cheetah.
Yes, sir.
There are certain challenges in introducing this animal. All right. What is the biggest challenge according to you?
So the biggest challenge I think would be of disease, especially communicable disease to which these cheetah that were introduced from outside would be prone to while living in a new habitat.
There is also another challenge, Arti. This challenge is coming from certain elements. Can you tell me what is the other challenge?
So right now I can only think about this challenge of communicable disease, as well as having a proper prey base in the new environment that they are shifted to is also a issue of concern. That whether they are able to hunt properly and get get their food or not.
So, Arti, these days we are focusing a lot on solar energy. Can you tell me what is the current government target of solar power?
Sir, our government is promoting solar energy under renewable energy product of the government of India. And the past target that I could recall is 100 gigawatts. The government wants to produce 100 gigawatts of solar energy by 2030.
All right. Some people are saying that it will also, solar energy targets are also going to harm our flora and fauna. Can you tell me how?
Sir, I believe that the new renewable energy projects, or for example, the solar energy projects that we are going to establish, for example, the largest that is being established in 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐻, which is itself an eco-sensitive area. So that these solar projects could harm the eco-sensitivity of these areas. So that has to be kept in mind before
No,
choosing a.
how are they harming it? How are they harming it?
Sir, for example, the overhead power lines that are being established for energy generation and energy transmission, because of them, the great Indian bustard are dying in large numbers to such an extent that it has been claimed that there are no great Indian bustard left in the Kutch desert.
So it is not really only about the overhead wire. There is something else to be worried about. How it will hamper flora and fauna. Can you think and tell me?
Mm. So recently, I am only able to think about the impact on the biodiversity that is there, the wildlife that is present in that area. Whether they are able to move easily or not. For example, some areas are described as eco-sensitive areas and categorized as buffer zone, so that easy movement of these wildlife could be ensured. But by the establishment of such projects, I think their movement would be harmed and they will not be able to migrate that easily.
All right. Arti, so we often hear about the problems of female feticide and infanticide in Haryana. What is the reason behind it?
So I think the first reason is obviously social, that is the patriarchal nature of the society that is in Haryana. A large population is still rural and they give preference to a male child as compared to a female one.
So what is the reason for this preference for the male child?
So basically, it is what we call a son meta preference, and a son is considered more suitable as a hire for the family as compared to a female, and he is considered as the main breadwinner in the future that is going to take care of the parents. Whereas a daughter is not considered suitable enough that she will take care of us in the future. They consider that the daughter has to be married off and she will leave us at a certain age. And in old age, we require a son to take care of us. So one thing is this.
All right. Can you tell me these cases? Haryana is a prosperous state. States such as Bihar are also having this problem. All right. So how is now you may say that you know uh, what do you say? You may, for example, say that Bihar does not have patriarchy, but that is not the case. Can you think and tell me how patriarchy differs in, let's say, Haryana, Punjab versus in states such as UP and Bihar, where we do not have female feticide, infanticide, but we still have the patriarchy problem?
Sir, I apologize, but I'm not able to clearly understand the demand of the question.
All right. So I'll repeat it for you.
Yes, sir.
You said that patriarchy is responsible for female feticide and infanticide. Okay. Now, feticide and infanticide are not happening in poorer states such as Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, Indo-Gangetic plains. So now there can be two reasons for it. One is that Bihar and UP are not having patriarchy. That can be a reason.
No, sir, I don't think that is a reason behind that.
Then tell me what is the reason.
Sir, one reason I also can think about is access to hospital services where easy, or you could say, these miscarriages or female feticide or infanticide could take place. So access to such services is also a requirement where prenatal sex determination could happen. One thing could either be that these acts for that are against prenatal sex determination are more stronger implemented in states like UP and Bihar as compared to Haryana, or the other reason could be that people are not able to access such services, so they are not able to know whether the future child is a male or a female, so they end up having 5 to 6 children.
All right.
And sir, one also reason is that these states of UP and Bihar come under the category of Bimaru states. So there is a poverty that is present in these states. It is said that these areas are poor region. So the mentality of people there is like the more number of children we are going to have, the more number of hands we will have that will work and
No, but
earn
the
more.
problem is, you are right, Arti, but the problem is that if women are a liability because of dowry in Haryana, then that liability is much more in Bihar.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Tell me what patriarchy, how does it manifest itself differently compared to Haryana? How does patriarchy manifest itself differently in Bihar?
uh, Sir, what I am able to think is in Haryana, having a son is a matter of honor for the family. Whereas in states like Bihar or UP, it is a matter of need. So these two reasons are there. One, there is a matter of honor, and in other state, it is a matter of need.
All right. Arti, tell me how green revolution has led to air pollution in Delhi.
Sir, because of the green revolution that we saw in 1970s, states like UP, Bihar, UP, Punjab, and Haryana, we saw that a huge amount of rice and wheat was grown in the region. And ultimately, the stubble that was left after harvesting these crops, it is being burnt, and the extensive amount of stubble burning is causing air pollution in Delhi, especially in winters. Apart from that, the methane emissions that occur from rice fields also contributes to greenhouse emission as well as pollution in the region. Even after various steps taken by the government of Delhi as well as Haryana and Punjab, we have not been able to tackle the problem of stubble burning, and that causes repetitive
Why?
cycles.
Why are the farmers burning the stubble, Arti?
Uh, Sir, one thing is that is the easiest way to take care of the stubble, to
Okay,
get
but
rid of the
farmers are
waste.
saying that we don't have time. Why are they
Uh,
not having time?
because as soon as they clear their field of the stubble, they could start sowing of the next crop.
Very good.
So
So why
one,
they are not? What is the reason that they are clearing of the fields for the next crop is happening late?
sir, I'm not able to get the question. Can you please repeat it?
So you are saying that they will, as soon as they clear the field, they will be able to prepare for the next sowing season, the rabi
Yes,
sowing season.
yes, sir.
Now, if they are not getting sufficient time, then why cannot they sow early and reap early? Something is going wrong because of
Climate
government
change.
policy.
So one thing
No,
is climate change also. Because of climate change, we are having higher temperatures in the month of February and March. So that is preponing the sowing season as well.
no, there is a government law that forbids the farmers. Are you aware of it?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of it.
Okay. Aarti, uh,
Yes, sir.
you have preferred foreign service and then later you preferred police service.
Yes,
What
sir.
is your reason for preferring the police service subsequent to the foreign service?
Sir, I think that is my more inclination towards the foreign service, that I want to serve India first by being an IAS officer, and if not by being that, I would like to work in various other countries and for the good of India and to enhance our foreign policy more, sir.
Okay. Do you think there has been a paradigm shift in India's foreign policy in the past few years?
Yes, sir. In the past few years, we are seeing that from being a follower, India has become a leader. By being a mere follower of foreign policy of other countries or other groups, now India is itself becoming the leader, and we are seeing various other countries are being following the India model of growth and development.
All right. Uh, the West is accusing that Russian war on Ukraine is being funded by Indian rupee. All right. How far do you agree to this?
Sir, I don't think I completely agree with the statement. What India is doing right now is it is buying cheap oil from Russia, but that is in context of its strategic autonomy, that India has every right to make a decision in its national interest. And if buying cheap oil from Russia is going to help Indian citizens, help in controlling inflation, then there is no wrong in India choosing to import oil from Russia.
All right. What is your motivation for joining the civil services?
Sir, one is obviously the kind of work, the diversity of work that I will get to do while being in the civil services, and the change that I could bring to people's lives. The second I would think is a rather personal one, that it's my father's and my Tauji's dream that I become an IAS officer, sir.
Tell me, last question, Aarti. Tell me what qualities you think you have that you think will make you a good civil servant.
Sir, I think one quality I feel is I'm a patient person. So I'm able to work hard for a longer period of time and get and wait for the results. I'm not okay, I want too much and too quickly. So I'm a patient person, sir. Apart from that, I think I'm also an empathic person, and I like to know what's troubling the other person, or what is his or her worry. So I think that is a very good quality. I think that would help me in civil services, sir.
All
And the
right,
third, I
Aarti,
think, okay, sir.
go ahead.
No, no. And then, sir, apart from being a simple person, I think that I'm also an ambitious person, sir. And that has always motivated me to work hard and to do more.
Aarti, your interview is over.